Okay, so why don't you give us a little bit of background information?
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Berry, and I graduated from high school in 1971 and went to college and graduated from college in 1975 from University of Texas Medical Branch Nursing School. And it was awesome. When I got out of school, I went to Houston and worked ICU nursing. And then from there, I went to MD Anderson and spent 3 years giving radiation therapy treatment from a cobalt machine. And that was very interesting. Married in 1979 and left MD Anderson to go to Austin, Texas, and went to work for an OB-GYN. And got the job with the OB-GYN doctor because I treated his wife at MD Anderson. And I worked for him for a little over a year until sadly he developed cancer and had to close his practice. Then I went to Child Incorporated, which was a Head Start program, worked there for roughly a year, and funding ran out of there. But from that point, I went into the state, and I worked at the state and did that job for, altogether, well, one aspect of it was for 17 years with Texas Rehab Commission as a Social Security Disability Examiner, and then did the last 6 years at Texas Department of Health as an RN, but as a project manager RN. The biggest accomplishment there was that I brought in the program HIPAA, Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, successfully in the state of Texas. So that was that job. Retired in 2004 from the state, but took on private contracting and stayed in nursing. So even in retirement, I went right back into nursing and did vision and hearing screenings, gave flu shots, would be a CPR instructor, first aid instructor. And now I'm currently working on a part-time job also, in addition to some of those same things. I work at a dementia memory care residential home, and I work there 2 days a week. I am married, been married for 33 years, and I have one son who's 29, and no grandchildren, and that's it. In regards to a little bit of me, live out in Sun City, Texas, and I love it.
So what would you define work-life balance as?
Oh, golly. Because I did so much work throughout my entire, all my married life, it's been hard in regards for me because I am a more compulsive person. And there was many times I spent a lot of extra time at work instead of at home. But I still always managed to do a vacation and to play and party because I do enjoy parties. So balance in regards to a percentage or in regards to...
Just how would you define it?
I would define it. I was able to balance, but I'm much better since I'm retired and not working on a full-time basis. So I now have more of a home life. I have now more of my time, me time. So I guess that's the kind of the balance now. But when I was working full-time, work took the priority.
Okay. So what would you say are some coping strategies that you would have liked to utilize in making a better home and work-life balance while you were raising your son and actually working full-time?
I've actually thought about this before. I sincerely feel like I wish I would have been more involved in my church and more involved in my spiritual growth during my working years and as a mom, because I feel like had I brought that more into my life, I probably would have not spent as much time at work. And I can see now where maybe that, I feel like, we always went to church every Sunday, but I don't think I brought that in as much as maybe I should have. I'd have been a better mom had I done that. But But I still tried to do a whole lot of coping skills. I didn't exercise as much as I wish I would have. I think that would have been a very good coping skill. And I didn't do it.
So taking care of yourself better.
I probably should have done that a little bit more.
And it kind of sounds like that maybe by going and doing the spiritual growth, you would have found maybe some goal setting or trying to make sure that what you were doing was aligning with your values.
Right. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I always was involved, but not as much. And I think that would have been better at setting goals. Yes, very well put, Miss Vicki.
Well, thank you so much.